All right, y'all. What's going on? What's goody? What's goody? What's baddie? What's up? How you feeling? It's the Urban Therapy with Sun Show Saturday afternoon, the 24th of June. Saturday afternoon, the 24th of June. How y'all feeling? I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should. I know I am, but I'm only feeling like a real man should. I'm not feeling like a real woman should, but I definitely encourage women to feel like real women should. Yeah, is that. I'm feeling pretty good today. It's a rainy afternoon, very rainy over here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And they say it's supposed to rain all day today, rain all day tomorrow, rain all day Monday, Tuesday. I don't know. I guess April is coming back to collect what it missed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Global warming, weather changing, whatever you might call it. There's definitely a difference in the way that this summer is starting off versus summers before this. Would you at least agree with that? I think you kind of have to. But we're gonna work it out. And the sun always shines around here. And I don't mean this sun, I mean that real sun, because it's behind the clouds and it provides the light, and the light is the knowledge, and the knowledge is the way. So today on the Urban Therapy with Sun Show, we talking about trying hard not to fit in. Trying hard not to fit in. So we're going to talk about people who go out of their way to try to make sure that they do not blend in with the crowd. So their powers of attraction are generated more from standing out from the pack. And this is not a small concept, because so many people just want to blend in, just want to be normal, just want to, not be different from everyone else. Not everybody can take the stigma of being different, being stand out, having people chirp about them, speak about them, ask about them, say things about them, and have to deal with it, whether it's on a negative level or positive level, whatever the level may be. So that's what we're talking about today on the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. So are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, I'm ready, and I hope you are. We're going to shine real bright like the big thing in the sky. We stars, and I know I are, and I see I am. We're going to make sure we keep it real with each other. We fam, no scams, getting run. We're going to weigh it down like a ton. And yo, son, everything is going to be all right on this Saturday. We're going to talk about our things. Conversation way. All right, so trying hard not to fit in. What do y'all know? I've known people in my life that I know for a fact tried their best not to fit in with anybody, tried their best to always look different. Sometimes it was a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna front. Sometimes it wasn't as inviting, it wasn't as pretty, it wasn't as attractive as maybe they were going for. You have to understand that I grew up as a teenager in the 80s. So in the 80s, we had a lot of different flavors. So you have to understand that the 80s for a teenager like me, there was a certain uniform that we wore. The bombers, the sheepskins, the chains, the glasses, not necessarily shades. But in the 80s, people were running around with glasses and they didn't wear glasses. And they were not shades. What y'all know? What y'all know about wearing a pair of Cazelles and ain't no prescription in the glasses, and they ain't shades? And no, they're not sunglasses either. What y'all know about that? What you know about a pair of Mega Designs? What do you know about a pair of EKs? What do you know about Gucci frames? What do you know about any of that stuff? No problem with your sight, and you're not trying to block out the sun. What y'all know about that? Well, I know a little something about it. So when I say that there was a uniform that most of my peers wore in the 80s, I'm not kidding around. Now, I fit the bill in many ways, with the box haircut, high top fade, if you will, very high too. There was a time I had hair. I'm talking with the fade right. With the fade, have you looking like, yo, who cut your joint? Yeah. But as far as everything else was concerned, um, I didn't do things the way other people did them. I had my own style, had my own flavor, had my own swag. I didn't think it was cool to do everything that everybody else did. I didn't think it was cool. What's going on? You've been meowing a lot today. What's up? Huh? Hey, cat. What's going on? What's up? You coming up here? You've been meowing, demanding that I open a window. I wouldn't open the door for you. You like, no, I want to go out. I want to go outside in the rain. It might sound crazy. What's up? Come on. Come on. You gonna come? You coming up here? You haven't performed in a while. Come on, you coming? Don't get all hesitant now, all distracted. That's the thing about cats. They have a hard, unless they hunting, they have a hard time, just concentrating on one thing. What's this with the paw, the claw thing? All right. Anyway, so yeah, I've never been the type that wanted to look like everybody else, do the same things that everybody else did. I'm like, there's so many other things out here, other ways that you can decorate the room, other ways that you can dress up the doll. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see why you have to have everything that everybody else has, because a lot of times when everybody has the same thing, it'd be kind of corny. They find a way to water it down. So today we're going to talk about the type of people who never got a chance to be watered down because they refused to blend in. Now, these people weren't necessarily antisocial people. They weren't the type of people that weren't friendly or anything like that, but you could tell that they made a concerted effort to make sure that they didn't look like everybody else or look like anybody else, that they didn't do anything. And like I said, sometimes it was a pain in the ass because it's like, let's say you and them are going somewhere where y'all are supposed to look a certain type of way. You're like, okay, you're going to a formal affair. Okay, let's make it innocent. You're going to a formal affair. So everybody should have on their slacks. Everybody should have on their sports jacket. Everybody should have on a decent shirt. Everybody should be looking like they're dressed up. It's a formal affair. You have to dress up with a formal affair. What does some people do? They come, you go pick them up or whatever, and they are semi-formal. And you like, yo, you supposed to you got to wear a suit, man. He like, well, this is the suit I'm gonna wear. It might be some multicolored thing. Instead of a real suit jacket, they might have tried to wear that Miami Vice vest. You remember not the vest, the Miami Vice sports jacket. You remember to roll up your sleeve. Like, come on, no. We are not going to an all-white party. This is not a linen party. You can't wear that. And they like, I'm wearing this, and I already paid for my ticket, so this is how it's going to go. Plus, I'm driving, so if you going and you ride with me, this is how you riding. Things like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, growing up in the 80s, you might see spiked bracelets and all kinds of piercings and all of that. What you didn't see in the 80s was a whole lot of tattoos. You saw some people had tattoos or a tattoo, but I didn't see many people that were tattooed all over their body and stuff like that. That wasn't a random thing. And it wasn't a commonplace thing to see teenagers who already had 5 or 6, 7, 8, 10 tattoos. That it wasn't going down like that. But there were certain stereotypical ways that certain groups of people look. Like I said, with the black people. You may have lived in, if you lived out West Coast, down south in the Midwest, you may have seen a lot of men with Jerry curls and perms and stuff like that. We ain't really do that on the East Coast. We had the high top fade or the waves spinning 360. You know what I mean? You may have had another version of a high top fade, like we had the Gumby cut. So you might see things like that, but we wasn't really, we never really warmed up and stayed warm on the Jerry curls. We tried it, but it wasn't really going that far for very long. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that, all of that grease on the pillow and the, what I mean. And please don't let you be the, don't let you not have a bed and you had this to sleep on the couch. So the arms of the couch, you like, yo, yeah, that Jerry curl juice. Jerry curl meant, having a Jerry curl pretty much meant that you didn't have to comb your hair. It's kind of what it meant. Not that everybody didn't comb their hair, but it kind of meant that it was a wet perm. It was wet. It was wet perm. Sleeping with a bag on your head, that type of stuff. It didn't go over too well over here on the East. You know what I mean? Not that everybody would tease you, but we rocked the Jerry curl early in its stages. 1980, 1981, 82, maybe going all the way up to maybe 83. By the time 84 came, it was like, we was letting that go. Meanwhile, down south, Midwest, and on the West Coast, remember when NWA came out and, Ice Cube and Easy E, they definitely had Jerry curls and they ain't feel no kind of way about it. They like, shoot, I don't know what the rest of the world is doing or the rest of the country is doing, but they definitely didn't look that different to other people in the rest of the country. Over here in Philly, New York, Baltimore, um, Jersey, Boston, we wasn't doing that a whole lot. So, but if you did, you were going to stand out. You were going to stand out. And then we had all of our gender specific things. Like if you were going to rock a Jerry curl in Philly or New York, and let's say 1986 or 87 or 88, you were going to have to make sure that you were the most masculine of masculine. Because anything else, we looking at you real sideways. So, but that was a difference too. That's a difference too. Sometimes people will make you a little confused about their sexual orientation. Kind of make you guess. Prince Rogers Nelson is a glaring example of somebody who made sure that his whole life and career that he never looked like any other man out here who wasn't imitating him. I've never seen any man on the street that I said, yo, that's where Prince got it from. If you saw any man on the street that looked like Prince, it's because he was trying to look like Prince. So Prince looked different than everybody else. Michael Jackson didn't look different from everybody else. Remember Michael Jackson had a Jerry curl on the Thriller album. Don't sleep. Michael Jackson had a regular nose, complexion, and a Jerry curl on the Thriller album. People act like for all of the people who got that Thriller album, somehow Michael Jackson made you forget. As he's singing the songs from the Thriller album, you somehow forgot, yo, you look like a regular, good-looking young black man. But he went over and above to try to look different. But Michael Jackson didn't really look all that different. He dressed different, though. One glove, the high water pants, showing off the little girly socks. He got away with it. He could do it. But that was his lure. By him looking different, he attracted others. So he made sure that he didn't blend in with others. Prince, by looking different, acting different, he kept the question marks and kept you talking about him like, what's up with the boy? Yo, I love his music, and he sings pretty cool, but I don't, is he gay? No, he always got a girl with him, and fine sister too. Yeah, but kept you confused. I mean, I don't care what nobody say. You're not going to be able to say that when Prince was alive that he was all the way 100% straight and you're sure of it. Because if you say that, you're lying, you're fronting. You don't think that he was 100%. You want to tell me you don't think that Prince ever had a gay moment? Ain't no way you can think that he didn't. At the same time, there's no way you can say he was completely gay. No way. Hey, there's more than enough proof. I mean, if nothing else, the proof is that ain't no woman that ever dealt with Prince. And from the looks of things, every woman who ever dealt with Prince left him in a controversial way, or they weren't dealing with each other on good terms. But none of them ever came forward and be like, he gay, right? Not a one. So there's something to be said about that. But he was different, and he went out of his way to be different. It was just in him. It was in him to be different. All right. Shirley, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Stacy White, thanks for coming through today. And T. Carrie White, we gonna do it our way. Good to see me, some y'all. Yo, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm your host, Sun 752, and we are talking about trying not to fit in. Trying not to fit in, like, nope, I don't want to be like you. Nope, I don't want to do the things that y'all do. Nope, I ain't really trying to be blended in. I'm not trying to be an angel. Ain't trying to sin. I'm trying to be somewhere in the middle, but stand out. I don't really want y'all to think that I'm cloud chasing or basing my feelings on what y'all think. And I know for a fact my shit don't stink. And it's gonna be okay because I said so. And I hope that y'all really will be my friends. And and if you don't, and I find another pack, it's going to be like the diggy, that. Yo, me and you will equal two. But if we have another one who is a son, then that will make us a three, and we could be your family, and we will build a family tree. That's how it's going to be. But I'm going to have to accept you for yourself, and you going to have to accept me for mine. And the sun will always shine like a pine cone. It's kind of rough, but it's still tough. All right. Okay. Shirley Cheryl says, oh, wait. Okay. Stacey White says, that sounds like me. I try not to fit in. Okay. And Shirley Cheryl says, I know some people doubt even, wait. I know some people doubt even need the glass in them to rock or with the front. Oh, okay. You was talking about when I was talking about okay. Yeah. People were doing that too. No glass in the frames. That looked kind of weird though, didn't it? That was weird. It was weird. And you know what? And I don't remember anybody talking about ultraviolet rays and stuff like that, because you can get frames now, and even though they're not sunglasses or shades, but the glass can be rated to protect your eyes from the sun, the harmful UV rays. I don't remember any talk of any harmful UV rays back in the 80s. I'm not saying that it wasn't there. I just don't remember it. Shirley Shore says, like Catholic school, you have those who change their socks or jacket or hat or whatever so they can stand out. You're right about that. And sometimes at Catholic school, you get in trouble for that. Like that's not that's Mr. Bryson, sir. Yes, ma'am. That is not the required uniform. What's going on with you, Mr. Bryson? Like, let's say something like one thing about Catholic school is that you had to wear shoes with your uniform. Well, in the 80s, we wanted to wear our sneakers. So you try to rock a pair of sneakers with your uniform. One of the nuns or one of the teachers see you like, yo, what's going? Where your shoes, sir? Oh, I had to. First of all, I got gym today, and on my way to school, I stepped in a big pile of dog doo doo. I stepped in a big pile of dog dookie, and so I can't wear those shoes. So I had to wear my sneakers, but I'll have on my shoes tomorrow. Tomorrow he comes through with another excuse. Oh, I had to put my shoes in the cleaners. That dog dookie is hard to get out. I had to wash my shoes. My mom gave me a note asking that could I wear my sneakers for the rest of the week. You know, while my shoes get cleaned. um TK Wright says, I have always had my own style and no desire to blend in. I couldn't blend in even if I wanted to because of my physical features. One of a kind. I hear that. And she also says, growing up, my peers tried to clown folks who didn't feed into the fads. Mm, 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 mm. Cheryl says, Grace Jones, Cyndi Lauper. But Cyndi Lauper was gay. Who knew? Who knew? I'm still mad about that to this day. I was a big Cyndi Lauper fan. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting time after time. You know what I'm saying? I said money changes everything. They think they know what they're doing. They don't know a thing. It's all in the past now. Money changes everything. I don't know why, but for some reason, Money Changes Everything is my favorite Cyndi Lauper song. There's something in those lyrics and that music that allows me to get into it. Like, she must not really be talking about money. I've spent the better part of 40 years, 45 years trying to fix. No, wait. I was, you know, 13, 14. The better part of 35, 36, 36, 37 years trying to figure out what's she really talking about. On Money Changes Everything. Mm-hmm. Cyndi Lauper turned 70 this week. Damn, she was that much older than us? Damn, Cyndi. Damn, so when we was 14, well, when I was 14, because I'm older than y'all babies. So when I was 14, damn. So she's 17 years older than me. So she was already in her 30s. Get that? Yeah. What the hell? What the hell, Cyndi? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Hold chill. Chill. Let's see. Cindy Lauper. Damn, she is 70. What the heck? She a Cancer. I mean, when you said she just turned 70, I didn't know she was old. Yeah, I did not know. She's talking about some girls just want to have fun. She was damn near 40. You know we ain't know that shit. We did not know Cyndi Lauper was that old. We thinking, she running around here looking. All right. But yeah, she was definitely different with the color streaks in her hair. Definitely didn't seem to be concerned with being like a sex symbol, or anything like that. She was cute. But shit, who knew? Who knew she was like 30? Older than that. Who knew? Did you know? I didn't know. What's going on, Candy Night? Candy Night. Candy Night. Dance with the boogie, get down. Cause candy nights are always the best in town. Got to keep on dancing. You keep on dancing. All right. My bad, Candy. No, it wasn't that I didn't believe you. I just wanted to see what her birthday was. And I'm surprised I never looked that up. She's 70 years old. Think about it. So that means in 85, when I was 15, she was already 33. We're thinking she in her 20s or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, she in the WWF wrestling with Lou Albano, and like, who knew? Money. All right. Anyway, you know what? I ain't do my intro. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We do this every single Saturday from 1 p.m. till around 2:30-ish. And the reason that we say 2:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a Saturday. And it is Saturday. This is the show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we argue, fuss, and fight, go back and forth with each other, bust it up all crazy. We take an introspective look into our own personality to see the way that the universe projects us into this thing called the world and try to figure out this thing called life. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. Today on the Urban Therapy with Sun show, we are talking about trying not to fit in. You ain't got to try hard not to fit in. You just not, you know what I mean? We just, you know what I'm saying. Let's see. Shirley Shore says, I was mad when they said Queen Latifah was gay. Listen, I tried, even with my personal beef against Queen Latifah. I really thought that she was just playing her role and set it off really well. My people was like, Omar, you stop playing, man. She gay. I was like, nah, she's just a good actress. Everybody who played gay, somebody gay in a movie ain't gay. They was like, she gay. She was gay. And I don't mean like, why do birds sing so gay? I love the way. No. If she was a man, she would be like this. But she was more like Butch Chastity. Her name was Butch Chastity. Hey, yo, Chastity, Butch Chastity. Yo, Chastity, Butch Chastity. I said, ooh, ladies first, dykes first. Ooh, studies first. Ooh, studies first. Meanwhile, Moni Love steady getting pregnant all through her career. And Queen Latifah, like, yo, that I bet you that won't be me. I'm gonna be working on my career all the time. Ain't no babies coming out of this thing. Ain't no dick going in. But Queen Latifah was never all that much different. I don't consider her to ever have stood out. She's tall basketball playing chick or whatever. But even in the rap game, she wasn't that much different. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That might just be an opinion of mine. What was Queen Latifah very different? She wasn't eclectically different, not to me. As far as female rappers are concerned, who would you say? You know what? I guess you would have to say that Lil Kim probably worked the hardest to stand out from everybody else. Probably. You would probably have to say Lil Kim, whether you like it or not. And I don't like it, but you probably would have to say that she probably did more to stand out and be different because she came through with the wigs and all that kind of stuff. For what it's worth, they wasn't really doing that. You didn't see a whole lot of that. She did it like it wasn't nothing. The whole sex thing that she brought to the game, she didn't introduce that. She did not introduce that, and I'm not crediting her for that. Yeah. She should have stuck with it though, because lyrically, she's not that great of a rapper, but she is a good artist. Cheryl says, I was mad when they said Queen Latifah was gay. You was defending her like I was. Like, no, she not. So why ain't nobody mad at Latifah for letting them down? Why she get a pass? Huh? Why? Now, I was giving her a pass anyway. I was like, yeah, the chick gay, for sure. But I was good with Latifah even being gay until she got a breast reduction. Then I said, you know what? That did it. I said, nah, that did it. That fucking did it. That did it. I don't care who you are. You get a breast reduction, you're my enemy. You the ops. You the ops. Don't say nothing to me. Don't talk to me. Make your tits small. Don't talk to me. Make the tits small. Don't talk to me. Go ahead and your tits small. Then don't talk to me. Tits small. Then don't talk to me. Go ahead and all right. TK Wright says, I definitely knew that she was gay. Stacey White said Foxy Brown. No, Foxy Brown didn't do anything to stand out. Foxy Brown looked like any regular chick that you would see walking down the street on the East Coast. She didn't do nothing. She didn't even write her own rhymes. Maybe that stuck out. Stacey White says that's her business. Candy Knight says, I'm waiting on MC Light to come out. I think MC Light came out, went back in. I mean, MC Light, ain't she like married and all that now? Like, she's way girlier now than ever. You know what I mean? When she, this is the cha-cha-cha in this Mardi Gras. I'm the dopest female that you see. That's my song by MC Light. MC Light was a dope artist. She just was. She had it. She had dope artists. She had dope beats, dope rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Roughneck. Gotta get a roughneck. Roughneck. Gotta get a roughneck. Shoot. If you let Wendy Williams tell it, MC Light came out a long time ago. I think she just went back in. You know, for everybody, being gay ain't what it's cracked up to be. Everybody ain't. People think people think that that gay lifestyle, is cool with everybody who tries it. Some people be backing up out of that shit like, yo, listen, I didn't like my man telling me what to do. I'll be goddamn if I'm gonna let a bitch tell me what to do. It's not gonna happen. Fall back, shorty. Like that little plastic strap on that you rocking with, that ain't gonna tame me. You're gonna have to hit me with a warm one that spits. I'm just saying. The gay lifestyle is not for everybody who tries it. Some people try it and they realize later on that I might still think that the same sex is cute, but I don't really want to be with them. I think I'll just go through my life appreciating the beauty in them, but I ain't. Now I can't speak for them, but I know some people who have tried it and came back like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm a holler. This thing ain't what I thought it was going to be. I thought y'all was selling potato chips over here. Y'all got pretzels. I'm cool. I'm cool. All right. Stacey White says your back hurt when you have big chest. Well, some report problems with their back. And some people and some women be like, back schmack. God meant for me to have these titties, and I'ma carry it. I'ma carry them. TK Wright says MC Light had her gay stint when they switched up and started front. Well, oh, I'm sorry. MC Light had her gay stint, then switched up and started fronting. Yeah, like. Oh, she got a divorce? Okay. I know I heard that she was married. It don't be easy for me to keep up with celebrity, gossip and lifestyles and all of that, because I really can't get into that. Shit. We over here, I'm more interested in whether my sister and my brother-in-law are getting along. You know what I'm saying? I don't give these celebrity relationships and marriages. To me, none of them are real anyway. Because they make money. I ain't never seen a marriage that I knew where you made money off of just being together or breaking up or having arguments or kids and all of that. That's celebrity life. So I don't know nothing about it. I ain't living that life. Shoot. In my world, when you have kids, it costs you money. In their world, they have kids and people give them money. Now tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. All right. Stacey White says she came back to the right side. Candy says she is a dope artist. She's a dope artist. She was dope. From from record one. When you say you love me, it doesn't matter. It comes off to me as just shit chatter. You know what I mean? TK right says, she first started her feminine look around 94, then she retreated into the shadows. Wendy was correct. Brooklyn knew she. If you listen to early, if you listen to MC Light first album, she'll pretty much tell you her problem with men. Because at a young age, at 17, 18 years old, when she came out, she was already sounding like she was scorned, possibly abused or assaulted, but definitely bitter towards men. And you have to understand that back in the 80s, they wasn't talking about girls, wasn't talking about, female artists wasn't talking about giving up no ass. They was talking about making you wait. They was talking about you gotta be with me. They wasn't talking about you had to spend a bunch of money on them or nothing like that, but they was talking about, like I'm not no hoe, I'm not no freak, I'm not no this, that, and the third. You gotta treat me like a lady, treat me like somebody special, take me out, do things with me. Don't be just trying to fuck me, tell all your friends about it and all of that. That's how they talk. That's how they rapped in the 80s. It wasn't until the 90s, where they started, taking off everything and talking about, sucking dick and all that old crazy stuff. It wasn't like that. So her her speaking like not being recognizably anti-male, but if you listen to her album, she talks several times about the first person she ever had sex with, calling his dick little and how he was no good and blah blah blah. She had bitterness. I remember listening to that. I mean, this is 1988. I'm listening. I'm like, this joint. She got an axe to grind with whoever broke her in. And I'm looking at her like she was a little thing. Like she talking about some, he had a whittle dick. And I'm looking like, you don't look like you. MC Light is little. She's short, thin. She ain't had no body. She got a little thickness now. But back then, she was a little joint. Maybe like a size 3. No bigger than a 4. She's short, but no 6. Right? So, you know, like, so she was able to hide her sexual orientation. But don't get it fucked up. Being gay is about your sexual preferences. It's about your attractions. It's about who you're attracted to. You can dress like a girl all you want if you're a man, and you can act like a man all you want if you're a woman. If you are a man, but the looks, thoughts, and feelings of other men don't make your dick hard, you're not gay. Yeah, I don't care how many high heels you're wearing. I don't care what panties you put on. I don't care how I don't care about none of that. You ain't gay unless your genitals tell you you're gay. That's it. Same thing with a woman. If the thoughts, feelings, touches, and looks of a woman don't make your pussy wet, you not gay, ma. So you can try it. Yeah, you can have another woman eat your pussy and all that kind of stuff. But it's what happens outside of the bedroom that makes you gay. Not necessarily in the bedroom. Because it's what's outside of the bedroom that will take you to the bedroom in the first place. So there are a lot of people out here that aren't gay that you think are gay. And there are a lot of people out here who are gay who are living as if they're not. And they're going by undetected. But somebody knows because it comes out. So all of these women out here, with these men that have been on the down low and they talking about something. I ain't know he was. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because that nigga was, he let you know it was okay for you to put a finger in his ass while you was fucking him, or he wanted to be pegged, or he wanted you to lick his ass out. He gave you, he always wanted to have anal with you. It ain't hard to tell. You knew. He gave you all the clues. But you probably figured, well, as long as it's with a woman, then it ain't gay. Well, you got no boat, but you want to paddles like having a okay. I mean, you got no rap, but you want to battles like having a boat, but you have no paddle. All right, all right. But we talking about trying not to fit in, trying not to fit in. You know, when you a teenager, when you're a pre-adolescent, or you're a teenager, young 20s and all of that, the camaraderie, the gang, the group is so important to so many young people because you're trying to establish who you are, and what you mean to other people. You're trying to find ways to attract other people. And you're also trying to find a way to get comfortable around other people. So it can lead you to make a lot of mistakes. So people who are sure about themselves and maybe have mentorship or are somehow able to strategize ways to bring people to them, they figure things out. Like they can start experimenting with being different. And they might be different in a way that makes them look like a trendsetter. Traveling back in the day was a good way to do that. Traveling was a good way to do it. You know why? Because before the internet, you didn't have the same clothes everywhere. You didn't have the same shoes, sneakers, boots, hats, and all that kind of stuff. You didn't have that. Like my family live in Milwaukee. My mom's family live in Milwaukee. So every time I went to Milwaukee with my Philly style, I stood out. And I started getting conscious of it. Like, there were certain things that we did that they just didn't do. Like wearing Timberlands in the summertime with shorts. They didn't do that. And this is 1995. So, I come stomping up there with my Timbs. You know what I mean? Brand new butters. And I'm like, what? My Timbs, my chains. And I'm like, what? They like, oh, where you from, New York? I'm like, no, I'm from Philly. Oh, I knew you was from somewhere over there. And I was like, how? Look, I'm like, how? He's like, the boots. I'm like, cold as it is up here, y'all don't be wearing no Timbs. They was like, not in the summertime. I was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. They don't make your feet hot in the summertime. They really don't. You know what I mean? We didn't tie them up anyway. They was loose. We was chilling. Anyway, so what I'm saying is you could go, like, if you were from the Midwest and you traveled to New York, Philly, Baltimore, Boston, whatever, anywhere on the East Coast, if you went there and you brought a little bit back up, you got a little bit of their swag and you take it home, you're going to stand out. What's going on, Duck Northwest Media? How you feeling on the Blog Talk side? Thanks for coming on through. So yeah, that was a good way to, traveling, meeting other people, seeing other styles, adopting or adapting to other people's, ways and stuff like that, and taking them back to your crib. Now you setting trends. People asking you, well, where did you get that? Well, where'd you find, stuff like that? And now you that go-to person. Now you found a way to be different from everybody else, as if you invented it, and ain't nobody else around to say that you didn't. Ta-da! You go to the West Coast and come back with some khaki suits. Like, yo, where'd you get that? Ta-da! Stand out though. Try not to fit in. You might not want to fit in with the rest of the people, but reading things that are different, watching things that are different, meeting people who are different from different walks of life, from different paths of professionalism and stuff like that. It's going to shape you differently than everybody else is around that is around you, and it also is going to build pathways in your mind and expand your universe. Your universe is your third eye, and your third eye is your universe, and your universe is the way you think, because you only know what you have put in. So your universe expands as you learn more and more things. That's how it works. So I've been told. So I've been told. Stacey White says, "Don't give me no clues. Tell me, because it's hard to know." Hmm? What that mean? What that mean? What that mean, Stacey? What that mean? What you mean by that? But yeah, so so not everybody is afraid to stand out or be different. But then again, not everybody is comfortable with being different. Some people are totally uncomfortable with looking differently than anybody else. Some people are conscious about having a voice that's not a regular voice, having a last name that's not a regular last name. What is a regular last name, y'all? And don't front like there weren't people that were in your classrooms when you were growing up that had different names, and they felt some kind of way about it. There were certain people who had last names or first names or whatever, and they would get teased about it, and it just drove them crazy. It just drove them crazy. I know it because I didn't like my last name McIntyre for some reason. I wanted a regular last name for a little while, like Williams, Brown, Jackson, Taylor, Jenkins, Fredericks, something regular sounding. Like Omar McIntyre. I remember Rona Brown. My good friend and girlfriend, Rona Brown, 5th grade, 6th grade. We was cool in the gang all the way up until we separated, and when we went to high school. I still don't know what school Rona went to, and I haven't been able to find Rona. I looked online and everything. That was my homie. But she used to call my name. She'd be like, Omar McIntyre. Oh, you know how girls, when girls like you, they will play with your name. Omar McIntyre. I used to be like, but I give it to her because she was the one who warmed me up to the last name McIntyre. Before then, I would be trying to get it over with and roll. Omar McIntyre, here, present. All right, move on. Dumb stuff. When you're young, you're insecure about the stupidest shit. Like when you finally get yourself together, start to learn yourself, understand yourself, know yourself, and become sure of yourself, confident of yourself. You look at all of the things that used to irritate you, the things that used to scare you, the things that used to hurt your feelings, the things that you used to allow to bother you. You look at those things like, yo, what was I thinking? What? Why? But you had to go through it. So when we talk about trying not to fit in, it takes a brave person to try not to fit in. But sometimes they go to the extreme. Sometimes they take it to the extreme, and they might go too hard on trying not to fit in to the point where they become a weirdo. Being different is cool, but once you get into the weird phase and it seems like you just trying to attract attention, then it starts to be like, okay, here we go. Such and such is putting on a clown suit. A clown trying to be down. Oh, you said it's hard to tell nowadays when a man got a little sugar in him. Shit. I don't know. maybe you mean that there's so many men out here that's sugary sweet that maybe you figured it can't be all of them, but it can be. I mean, it is what it is these days. Some people, a lot of people, well, there's been an attack on black masculinity forever, since forever. And if you ask me, there's an attack on black femininity. Maybe we need to get to that. Is it just me? But it seems to me that there seems to be an attack on black femininity. Black women don't seem to be encouraged to be feminine, especially with their black men. They seem to be encouraged to flee them off, to act like they don't need them, to try to raise their kids without them. They don't want black women to even think about being submissive to their men, or try to even have a good working relationship with their men. It seems like they want to keep us divided, male versus female, battle of the sexes. I ain't having it. Yeah, I still like it with women, when women dress like women, look feminine. I like it when they talk sweet. I like it when they raise children. I like it when they it's not about domestic chores or anything like that, because that's not what makes you a woman. What makes you a woman is learning how to build with your man. To me, that's what being a woman is about. Recognizing the difference between recognizing and respecting the differences between a man and a woman, and bringing each other together, because that energy brought together is what this world and what nature is all about. But there seems to be an attack on that, especially with the black woman. They don't mind the white woman or the Asian woman or any other woman kicking it with their men, building families, creating families, and loving their men. They don't have a problem with that with other races. But for the black man and black woman, they say, girl, you got your own job, you got your own money, you got your own life, you got your own way. You don't need no man to tell you what to do, or to be putting all that toxic masculinity, all that hyper masculinity on you. That's how it seems to me. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that I don't know, the government or society or white supremacy, do you think that they have been discouraging the black woman from understanding, loving, and connecting with her black man? Let me know what y'all think. Candace says, you right, but black men have made us this way. Well, I'm not going to say that black men have made y'all that way. And here's why I can't say that black men made y'all that way. Because if we made y'all that way, then why would we be bitching about y'all being that way? Now, maybe you mean that we made y'all that way and by abandoning y'all, disappointing y'all, basically standing y'all up in at times when we needed to be present. And I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that too many black men have not done their job. As a matter of fact, I get on black men all the time about trying to blame black women for the condition of our children. They want to, like, a lot of black men are out here trying to blame the black woman for messing up the black family. And I'm like, well, let me tell you this, my brother. If you didn't leave the the black woman alone with your black children, then your black children would have more influence than just what the mother was given, because she did the best that she could with what she had. If you aren't there to influence her, if you aren't there to give her knowledge, wisdom, guidance, good ideas, trials and errors, If you're not there, what do you expect her to do? Where do you expect her to find her way if you're not there lighting the way, guiding the way, leading the way? What do you like? Okay, I'll tell you this. As far as I'm concerned, the black man has one job out here. One job. And I swear to God, I don't give a fuck what he do if he does this. The black man has to be present. He has to be present. I don't want to hear no excuses. Outside, other than death, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear about you going to jail. I don't want to hear about you being broke. I don't want to hear about you blaming the white man. I don't want to hear none of that shit. As far as that going to jail shit, I don't want to hear none of that. Because you got one job, and that's to be present. So you can't take chances on your freedom. You can't take chances on your livelihood. You can't do it. But if you got to take a chance, if I had to choose between your freedom and your livelihood, I'm going to choose your livelihood because you can fall off and get back. But if you are putting yourself in a situation where you are away from your family for 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, a lifetime, how do you expect your babies to get the guidance, the love, the understanding that they need? Where are they going to get it? They're going to get it from another man. And if that other man is not there to do it, guess where they got to get it from? Their mother. So all they have is the feminine energy that has turned into the masculine energy to compensate for the fact that you're not there, black man. I'm sorry. I can't rock with you. Now, I know that the justice system is against the black man, and at any time we can be blamed for a crime that we didn't commit. But if every black man committed to keeping himself on the street instead of submitting to the justice system, then there would always be somebody to hold it down for you until you got back, black man. But see, we don't want to look at it that way. We don't want to look at it that way. But there's no other choice. You don't want your son running around here sound like a little punk, being a little sissy, acting like a little old bitch. Well, you gotta be there to coach him out of that. You don't want your little girl running around here like a little stud, you know what I mean? Sports bra, pants hanging off her ass, hair shaved and shit. You know what I'm saying? On down the subway or on the bus, all loving up on their girlfriend. You don't want that shit, or you don't want her being out here trying to find love from every young boy out here by giving up her body because she knows she's been shown that if you want them to like you, all you gotta do is let them kiss you, let them touch you, let them fuck you. You know what I mean? And they'll at least start off liking you. If you don't want that, you gotta be there. You gotta be there to show her a better way. You gotta be there as an example. You gotta be the example that she has of a man. So other carbon copies, other fake niggas can't run the okie doke on her. Sorry for the rant, but you made me do this, Candace. You made me do it. You made me do it. I'm getting like R. Kelly. I didn't do that shit. I ain't do that shit. I don't be going to jail. What the fuck is y'all talking about? I'm here for mine. But anyway, but real shit. So I don't know. It seems to me like there's a war on black femininity. There's a war on black female womanhood and femininity. And it's the same old thing that keeps us divided on every issue. We divided on everything. So we got religion, we divided on light skin, dark skin, divided on good hair, bad hair, divided on neighborhood, gang affiliation. What else? Political affiliation. Oh, you a Republican? You rock with Trump? No, I can't fuck with you. Oh, you believe in that creep Biden? You fuck with Biden? No, I can't fuck with you. We divided on, we welcome so many divisions. Even in our more positive things. You probably got the The Masons against each other. The Prince Hall versus the Scottish Rite versus the what's the other one? I can't remember. You probably got the females, the Eastern Stars. They probably divided. I ain't, you know. We divided. We have so many divisions. We jump at every chance to divide ourselves. So here we are talking about trying not to fit in. In many ways, we don't fit in with each other. Black on black everything. Black versus black everything. We don't fit in. So I'm just saying. Stacy says, but she tried to turn you into what they are. Okay. Oh, okay. So Candace is saying that I was saying what you meant. Okay, yeah. Yeah, 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 black men got to get their shit together. Black women got to get their shit together. But you can't if we raising a whole if we raising generation after generation of children with nothing but female influence. Where do you think we going with that? Come on, man. Come on. I ain't having it. I ain't having it. I will never agree with that bullshit. I won't. So, black man, you got to get your ass out of the jail. You got to stay your ass out of the courts. You fucking up the money. When you go to court, it costs money. It does. It costs a lot of money. You fucking up the family bag. And then you go to jail and you become a dependent. Now they got to come see you, wasting gas money, transportation fees, and all that shit. And they got to send you money, put money on your books year after year. Now, come on, man. Come on. No. No. If you're not going to contribute, the least you can do is not take away. You're subtracting from the family bag. Meanwhile, prices are going up on everything: food, shelter, transportation, love, pussy, dick, eyelashes, hair, fingernails, voice lessons, breathing tubes, socks, skincare, dental. Real shit though. Vita B, what's going on? How you feeling, my good to see me some you. But yeah, we talking about trying to fit in. I know I've been all over the place. That's because Candace, came in here and blew up the spot. She made me start talking about things I didn't want to. And she made me start talking about things I didn't want to talk about. I was chilling. She new to the show. I never seen her before. She come in here. She start talking about things that made me start talking about other things that we were not supposed to be talking. We thought I supposed to talk about you fit in. You don't fit in. You try to fit in. You try not to fit. But I get to talk about black people once I get over to a rant about black people. I realize this shit. What the fuck? Does anything else matter? After this show, I'm going to go kick it with some more niggas. You see Omar, you see Sunset if I do, you see niggas. You never see me around nobody but niggas. Nigga this, nigga that. You got the nigga man, you got the nigga woman, you got the nigga kids. I got a nigga cat, I got a nigga dog, I got nigga roach, I got nigga ant, I got nigga bee, I got nigga fly, I got nigga air, I got nigga sea, I got nigga wall, I got nigga floor, I got nigga hardwood, I got nigga carpet, I got nigga lights, I got nigga none of my nigga. Nothing but nigga. That's me. Okay. TK, right? Says prices are so high, that I had to combine my voice lessons and dick in order. Oh shit. Let's read it again. She said prices are so high that I had to combine my voice lessons and dick in order to save money. I hope it was cheaper than Geico. I saved money on voice lessons and dick by switching to Geico. I said barely. Yo, what we doing? What we doing, y'all? What we doing? What we doing? Shoot, we done messed around. It stopped raining. I'm seeing a little sun poke out. Y'all niggas is amazing. Y'all amazing. But yeah, trying not to trying not to fit in. Trying not to fit in. It ain't that hard not to fit in. Most people try not to fit in when they get sick of seeing the same old thing. People who get bored easily never want to fit in. They're like, look, man, all of that was cool, all of that was cute, you know, in the beginning, but then you want something different. When we used to go on our hikes, Cheryl, whenever I would find a new path, she would be like, yeah. She hated it when she knew the path that we were going. Like, oh, yeah, now we about to go here and then down there and then over this thing. So whenever I would find a new way, she'd be like, we got a new path? Huh? That's Cheryl the Explorer. Backpack, 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 back, backpack, backpack. Stacey White says Aquarius get bored real easy. Is that another way to say that y'all be leaving people alone for no reason? Is that your way of saying y'all be casting people aside? Like, I'm no longer entertained. I'm no longer entertained. Go, go. Out, out, out. Okay. I'm just asking. Ain't about nothing. We about to get on about here though, y'all. About time to do these birthday shout outs. It's about time, about time, about time to do these birthday shout outs and be out and then route, take the other route. All right, let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious June 24th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Trina Davis. Happy birthday to you. And also, go getter Portia Namaste. Are you leaving? Namaste. Are you going right now? No, namaste, man. Namaste. Anyway, turning 40 years old today. And Portia Tiana turning 41 years old today. Okay. We're going to send out a posthumous happy heavenly birthday shout out to a supporter, a go-getter that has transitioned and moved on a few years ago that we all loved and missed. She used to participate all the time. My girl, Guinevere Edemwanye. Guinevere Edemwanye, my fault. Happy heavenly birthday to you. And Joy, lovely Miss Joy Finster. And also Morella Rodriguez. And Teresa L. Carter Costin, turning 53 years old today. And Williams Unbothered, turning 43 years old today. And Sheila Pointer, turning 53 years old today. And Lionel Hanser, who's raising money for the Stop Handgun Violence, turning 48 years old today. And Dorothy Haynes, turning 60 years old today. And also go get her, my girl Mia Artemis Whaley. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And this goes out to each and every person born on this glorious, glorious, glorious June 24th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, the rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen, man, listen, man. You might try not hard to fit in. You want to have your own thing, and it's not a sin. You can begin to be your own self, stand out. You ain't got to do with everything everybody else is doing. What's that about? You can be the best and you can stand alone. It doesn't mean that you have to always be alone, because you might use other things to attract what other motherfuckers really don't know how to act. You are right and exact about your person. You can do yourself, stand out without rehearsing. And everybody else try to blend in. Well, that's what they want to do. We can still be friends. You don't have to diss me. I don't have to diss you. You do what you do and I do what I do. And as long as we come together and respect each other, me, sister, and brother, yo, we together. We need unity, unification. No more frustration. No more sneak dissing. No more backdoor kissing. Ass, I ain't trying to do this shit. Not today, not fast, not slow. You don't have to be a hoe to make sure that your shit show is going to be all right. Because I said that it's going to be game time. And for the rest of the day, I wish you health and wealth and happiness. No bullshit, nastiness. I don't want no messy situations. I want y'all to be happy as fuck and good luck. And get your money, get your kids right, get your fam right, get the roof on your house tight. Yeah, 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 yeah. What you talking about? We gonna get this thing, yo. We gotta work it out, just like the brothers before. We give you more, and after I finish this thing, I'm on tour. Make sure that everywhere I go, I spread love. Make sure I'm always talking on your head, not all above. Because I want to make sure you understand. Because once we get the communication together, our brand is going to stand out. And we're going to get this paper, my man. But it's more about paper. It's making sure that we shape a better way of dealing with each other. My brother, my sister, I'm not going to be the one out here that's trying to dish you. No, because I don't want nobody thinking bad about you, because I wouldn't want you to do that to me. You understand what I'm talking to? All right, y'all. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. for another Urban Therapy with Sun show. So I appreciate you coming through. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed to the channel yet. You know what I'm saying? Peace to all my day ones, man. My everyday brand news. Love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life, you know? Okay. So Blog Talk, we gonna get you out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. See you on the other side, my boobers. See you on the other side, my boobers. Yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? How